Remember when Prince Andrew went on TV and said he'd never spoken to Jeffrey Epstein after 2010? He first met Epstein in 1999 through Ghislaine Maxwell. After Epstein's 2008 conviction for procuring a minor for prostitution, Andrew says he cut off contact. Then in December 2010, he went to New York with the sole purpose of telling Epstein their friendship was over.
January 2026 arrived, a fresh year began, and Meghan Markle believed her history was behind her. She was uploading Netflix projects, promoting Jam, and acting like California life had washed it all away. Then suddenly, Prince Andrew's new scandal broke. Fresh images from the Epstein files appeared, showing Andrew surrounded by women, and the internet asked one explosive question. Was Meghan present at those yacht parties in 2001? Here's what people avoid discussing. Andrew's ties to Epstein and Maxwell go far back. Those Phuket yacht trips were not holidays. They were elite networking spaces where influential men met young, ambitious women. According to Maxwell's biographer, Meghan Markle's name repeatedly surfaced when guests were discussed. Marcus Anderson, Meghan's closest companion, was photographed on yachts with Andrew in 2001, long before Meghan was known. You seeing the connection now? Buckle up, because what FameX is about to uncover will challenge everything you believed about how Meghan rose from an unknown actress to a duchess.
She said she had sex with you 3 times.
No.
No to all of it?
All of it. Absolutely no to all of it.
This is pretty bad for the monarchy as a whole.
It has been what I would describe as a constant sore in the family.
Let me explain what unfolded next. January 3, 2026, a massive Epstein document release hit the public. Over 300,000 files made public by the US government. Hidden inside was a shocking image. Prince Andrew stretched across the laps of 5 women. He's smiling, dressed in formal wear, clearly enjoying himself, while Ghislaine Maxwell stands nearby watching. Do you know where this picture was taken? Sandringham House, the royal family's private Christmas estate. This wasn't a casual gathering. This was Andrew bringing Epstein's circle straight into royal space. The women's faces were blurred by US attorneys. But here's what bothers people. Why hide them unless those women matter? Unless revealing them would cause an even bigger disaster.
Picture and I see that it's 2014 and Ben goes, had such a fun night with this wonderful lady, Meghan Markle, last night. Thanks, Marcus Anderson.
Is that Soho House? Probably.
I'm assuming that's Soho House.
Yeah.
Why is he thanking Marcus Anderson for being able to hang out with?
That's when the internet went wild. If Andrew was hosting unknown women at a royal estate, what truly happened at those secret yacht events? Who attended? Who was invited inside those elite circles? That's when Meghan's name exploded online. This isn't coincidence. It's a pattern. Let's rewind to 2001. Meghan Markle is a struggling actress, 20 years old. No fame, no influence, just trying to survive. At the same time, Prince Andrew travels with Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell to Phuket, Thailand. Private luxury yachts. Invitation-only gatherings where life-changing connections are formed. Then it gets serious. Kirby Sommers, author of an unauthorized Maxwell biography, publicly claimed Meghan Markle attended that Phuket yacht party, allegedly brought by Epstein and Maxwell themselves.
If you follow Harry and Meghan, you know all about Marcus Anderson. You know that he always seems to pop up.
Multiple images from those yacht events began circulating online. Women in swimsuits partying with powerful men. Viewers started comparing them to young Meghan. Similar hairstyle, similar body shape, similar age. Meghan's supporters immediately denied it. They said the legs don't match, the face isn't clear, it could be anyone. But here's the unanswered question. Why would Kirby Sommers, an experienced investigative biographer, name Meghan specifically? What evidence convinced her? Authors don't risk credibility by naming people without reason. Think about this part carefully. Marcus Anderson, Meghan's closest friend. The Soho House executive who later introduced her to Prince Harry. Photos from 2001 show a man believed to be Marcus on a yacht in Phuket. Same place, same time, same elite events Andrew attended. Let that sink in. Marcus appears in images from the very yacht parties where Andrew, Epstein, and Maxwell mixed. 15 years before introducing Meghan to Harry.
Meghan has never been seen at a Soho House without the company of either Marcus Anderson, Misha Nonu, or Prince Harry. According to Soho House rules, guests are allowed to accompany a house member so long as they literally stay by the member's side the entire time. Meghan couldn't even attend her own New York City baby shower at Soho House without a darling Marcus Anderson.
How does a Soho House executive end up partying with British royalty in 2001? What exactly was his role? And here's the key question. If Marcus had access to those networks, could Meghan have entered through him? Look at Marcus Anderson's career. He's the global membership director for Soho House. That job is about making powerful introductions, connecting ambitious people with wealthy elites, creating relationships. This isn't friendship. This is high-level professional networking. And Marcus excelled at it. You understand what FameX is pointing out. This is how elite circles truly function. Let's examine only confirmed facts. 2001. Andrew attends parties with Epstein and Maxwell in Phuket. Marcus appears in related yacht photos. Meghan is 20, a struggling actress supposedly far from these spaces. 2004. Meghan graduates, moves to LA, gets small roles, barely survives financially like thousands of others. Yet during these years, she begins international luxury travel. Photos show her on expensive yachts at exclusive Monaco events most actresses couldn't afford.
Where the information is guarded like the gold in Fort Knox. If sensitive sources were used, the files will be classified. Even if a case is closed or someone dies, that doesn't mean the files become public. Many are protected by national security exemptions, ongoing investigations, or privacy concerns. And yes, technically, you can request these documents through the Freedom of Information Act.
Did she afford that? Through what connections? The official explanation says wealthy friends helped her. Fine, but who were they? And why would billionaires invite a struggling actress to private events unless she offered value? Then in 2011, Meghan lands Suits, not through standard auditions but through connection. Someone opened that door. In 2016, she meets Harry, again, not randomly, through Marcus Anderson and Soho House, the same Marcus seen in yacht photos 15 years earlier. See the pattern? Every major leap in Meghan's life involved wealthy networks. Advancement came through connections, not chance. Unless she was navigating these circles exactly as insiders whisper, with Marcus arranging everything. Here, what truly scares Buckingham Palace. It's not Andrew's Epstein scandal alone. That damage is done. Andrew lost titles and status. What terrifies them is the overlap between Andrew's network and Meghan's entry into royal life. If Meghan met Andrew before Harry, through the same circles, everything changes. Think about her claims of knowing nothing about royal life, her shock, her victim narrative.
Let's get started. So the Daily Mail Plus released this article, Why Meghan Markle's best friend, who set her up with Prince Harry, has vanished. Whatever happened to Meghan's best friend Marcus Anderson? The tall, handsome Canadian was third wheel in the early days of her romance with Prince Harry, and he was front and center at their 2018 wedding.
What if she'd been around royalty long before Harry? What if she encountered Andrew through Epstein and Maxwell networks back in 2001? What if she studied that world for years before meeting Harry? That would mean her opera story was an act. It would suggest she played innocent while being highly calculated. That's why the palace is afraid. If Meghan had access to Andrew's world earlier, she knows secrets. She knows who attended those events. She knows what happened. That information is power. That's leverage. That's why she can't be fully cut off even if William wants distance. Are you seeing the stakes now? Here, what Meghan fears most today, not the old Phuket images. Those stayed blurry, debatable. What terrifies her is what remains unreleased in Epstein's files. The 300,000 documents weren't everything. Epstein documented everything. Photos, videos, names. That was his leverage system. If Meghan attended those yacht parties, proof exists. Sitting in government archives waiting. That's why she stays silent. No denial, no lawsuit, because denial invites evidence.
December 2010, you went to stay with him at his New York mansion. Why?
I went there with the sole purpose of saying to him that because he had been convicted, it was inappropriate for us to be seen together. To this day, I never had any contact with him from that day forward.
Silence is her safest option. But silence while Andrew's scandal erupts looks suspicious. To observers, it feels like guilt. It looks like someone afraid of buried truth. Go back to Kirby Sommers. She spent years investigating Maxwell's life, networks, and operation. She interviewed countless sources and accessed rare documents. After all that, she linked Meghan to those Phuket events. That's not casual talk. That's a professional risking reputation. What did Sommers uncover? Who did she speak to? What records convinced her? She hasn't shared everything, but she clearly believes the connection is real enough to state publicly. And here's what's most interesting. Sommers also named Marcus Anderson as the link. She identified him as a connector tying these networks together since 2001.
When the song come on, let me see you get gone. Baby mama, this shot song been pregnant for way too long. Let's tell the DJ turn it off.
If she a baby mama, she gon' do that baby mama.
Work.
She gon' put it on you. She gon' do that baby mama.
That level of detail matters. That's not guesswork. If Sommers is correct and Marcus bridged Andrew's world to Meghan and later Harry, that's the smoking gun. It means the yacht claims weren't tabloids. It means Meghan's rise was carefully planned through elite networking. Think about the implications. Remember the June reports claiming Maxwell held documentation on Meghan, allegedly detailing her activities before Suits. That story vanished quickly. Media dropped it. But the claim said Maxwell told people she had proof, names, records, powerful connections. Maxwell is serving 20 years. She has nothing to lose. Information is currency, even in prison.
I will say, when it comes to Prince Harry, he's truthful about a lot of the things he says in Spare about this. Well, we want that story to die, so we're going to give you this story. However, he does it today. Him and Meghan do the same thing today. I've seen that Meghan and Harry tried to discredit certain media outlets because they don't like what they're going to say.
What if Maxwell truly has documents? What if she's waiting? And what if Andrew's latest scandal signals the right time? If Maxwell releases proof that Meghan operated within those networks, Meghan's entire brand collapses. Netflix walks away, corporate deals vanish. The lifestyle image dies instantly. That's the nightmare keeping her awake. Now you understand the fear. Here's the heartbreaking part. Harry may know none of this. He may genuinely believe Meghan was an innocent actress who met him by chance. Look how she presented herself. Gentle, unaware, needing protection, playing the victim flawlessly.
That's when these now notorious photos were taken of the pair strolling around in Central Park. That meeting already raised eyebrows. Why end a friendship by staying several days at the guy's house? What are you, a despo ex? But Andrew doubled down in Newsnight.
Harry believed it completely. He abandoned family, destroyed relationships, left royal duty, all because he believed Meghan was mistreated. But what if William and Charles warned him? What if they had information about her past connections? What if Harry refused to hear it? That would make him the most tragic royal figure of modern times, defending deception, sacrificing everything for lies. If proof emerges now linking Meghan to Andrew's yacht networks, Harry's reality shatters. He'll realize his family was right, that he lost William for nothing, that Meghan manipulated him from the start. That kind of realization is devastating. And here's something FameX finds telling. Buckingham Palace has never once defended Meghan against yacht allegations.
So is this preemptive announcement about Harry's security just more of the same, or is there more to it? Now, initially, I caught the first announcement on it. Then the very first announcement of it was LBC UK. And I sort of thought, yeah, typical Harry and Meghan, here we go.
When false stories target royals, the palace responds quickly. They deny, they protect, they correct. But on Meghan yacht claims, complete silence. No statement, no defense. Why? If the claims were false, the palace would shut them down instantly. Silence suggests doubt or knowledge without proof. Either way, they won't defend her because truth could emerge later and expose them. That silence speaks louder than any denial. Let it sink in. So where does this go? Here's what I believe. More Epstein material will surface. More documents, more images, more names. And eventually, something undeniable will connect Meghan to Andrew's world before Harry.
I don't think that she'll ever let Harry go, because she is so fixated on having a title that she doesn't even have or deserve anymore, right? Yeah. Technically, she's not part of the royal family. On paper, on the website, Duke and Duchess of Sussex.
Maybe it's a clear photograph, maybe a witness statement, maybe documents Maxwell releases, but something will appear. These stories always resurface. You know that's true. And when it happens, Meghan's victim narrative collapses. The woman claiming survival becomes exposed as a strategic climber through elite networks. The lifestyle brand turns into a joke. Everything she built falls apart.
No, very much so. I mean, the most recent scandal obviously involves the royal, formerly known as Prince Andrew, now just Andrew. There's no coming back for him, is there? I mean, you detail a lot of it in the book. There's a lot of stuff that I wasn't aware of, but he can't come back now.
Harry will be left alone to deal with the wreckage. His family won't easily forgive him. His marriage may crumble. He'll sit in California realizing he sacrificed everything for deception. The monarchy will survive. Institutions always do. But the damage from allowing someone like Meghan to enter will take decades to heal, and Meghan herself will fade away. No Netflix deals, no partnerships, just a warning story about ambition and manipulation at the highest level. The question isn't whether she has secrets. The real question is when those secrets finally destroy everything she created.
Prince Harry wanted to make amends and come meet my dad. Wow, that's just crazy. I'll tell you right now, Prince Harry, if it has to do with anything with the Netflix crew and cameras, don't even bother. My dad's had enough crap.
Andrew's images leaked. The internet questioned. Kirby Somers spoke. Marcus Anderson's links exist. The timeline doesn't align. And Meghan's fearful silence while chaos grows speaks volumes. That isn't innocence. That's someone hiding truth and praying it stays buried. But secrets never stay hidden. Not when royalty and elite climbers are involved. The truth is coming and FameX will be watching closely.